Okay, we are back and we are here with Clair Obscur. Expedition 33. This is a game I was looking forward to for quite a while. I'm not actually looking forward to it for the combat system. I'm looking forward to it for the story. The combat system I'm kind of in a mixed feeling about because I can do stuff like Legend of Dragoon and Paper Mario. Those are balanced around making it easier with the, not necessarily quick time, but basically timed button presses in combat. This one is a lot more Souls-like, where you have to read the enemy movements to block, or you get your ass handed to you. Block or evade. While in, I would say, most other games, it's not quite that rough. I do wish that, I hope that eventually they might add an option to include button prompts on the defensive side as well, because they already have them on the offensive side, but button prompts on the defensive side so that people like me who are bad at reading enemy movements can actually do all right at it. I play Souls-likes, I enjoy Souls-likes, I get ragey at Souls-likes, but I enjoy them. We're going to go ahead and start a new game. We're going to overwrite that first save, because that was just my make sure it actually recorded fine. I don't know if it's going to stream fine or not. Am I sure? Yes. Oh, I have to hold it down. We're going to start in on Expeditioner difficulty. If it gets to be too hard, I will put it on an easier difficulty. But I want to be trying normal as much as possible on this. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume down just a little. I think that'll be good. Just a smidge. Because it's peeking up into the yellow just then. You can change the difficulty mode anytime in settings. Yep. That's why I said we might switch it to easy. Oh, I hate to go easy because normal is the intended difficulty of these games. And yes, the music on this part is going to be super quiet until we get into it. But we are in France in both the games we're playing right now.
If you're gonna give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm instead? If you could hit the paintress directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow. And soon, we'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said, too.
Hey, you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. Just... I'm not sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her gamache?
You're asking me? I don't know. Sun's about to set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
I think their lips are synced up to French, oddly enough. Prologue, Lumière. See if I remember the controls. And yes, we will be at pretty much 30 FPS. I'm recording it at 60, so you will see like the stutters if there are any. But this game, the reason why I'm kind of thinking it might end up giving me motion sickness is if we look very closely, look at the character's face. This is a UE5 issue, so I'm going to have to be careful about how I do the camera for the most of it. But I think I should be able to avoid any real problems. But if you look at the character's face, you can see... Can we actually do... Nope, we can't do mouse on it. Okay, I was going to try and show with the mouse where it is going to be, but alas my ass, I cannot do that. But if you look like right above his eyes, there's a dithering effect on the border between the shadow and the light. This basically has the same effect as motion blur for simulator sickness. In fairly static scenes, it doesn't bother me, and if it does bother me, I can actually play through OBS and it's not as bad. The camera speed, I can control somewhat how fast it is. There is still a little bit of an unintentional blur with it as well, but I don't think there's much I can do about that. And if we come into graphics, yeah, this is our settings. I could do it on upscaling. That would actually make it worse, unfortunately. And they don't have FSR. So that is something that I can't really use. I'm using an AMD system, so FSR would be the ideal for me. Now we're going to turn off the vignette. And yeah, everything else is just set to medium. For 1440p. On 1080p, I could probably run it higher res, but then I'd have uneven division for the stream, which would result in approximate values, which would make it look really bad. And also, 1080p does not do well on YouTube, because they compress that to hell whenever you don't have one of their bigger channels. We're not going to turn this on yet. We're probably eventually going to turn it on just because I feel like I'm probably going to get lazy about halfway through, especially if I'm commentating. And I think that is everything worth looking at in here. I'm going to disable that, because I'd rather have it be how they intended it. Skipping tutorials. This option has no effect in New Game Plus, as tutorials are automatically skipped. We're going to keep tutorials on, because I'm gonna need them. And we're gonna turn down the sensitivity here. Much better. That way I can use the full range of the stick. But yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not sure whether that's ray tracing or just the weird thing with UE 5.5. But we need to grab that. Yes, we are taking the flower for Sophie. And this does have jumping movement, and it even has running.
All right, let's go. I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
Just checking for items as well, because we can get currency while we're here. There's a few other items like that. I will try to be quiet while they're talking. Might adjust the volume a little bit if you guys are having trouble hearing it, but for the most part, I'm gonna just try to keep it somewhat subdued where you can still hear it, is the goal.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Wish I had them when I was working as a courier.
One thing I have to give them credit for, they did not do directional audio, which, if you're curious, I think is a good thing for this, considering how far away the character gets. You'd run into a lot of situations where you're trying to browse for items, in the environment, and you would probably end up getting boned by that. There is one other thing I wanted to do, and I'm going to go ahead and bring that up. I'm going to bring that down. We're keeping voice at 100 because voice is vitally important. The music is really good in this. I don't know if it's going to get me copyright claims. Kind of suck on the YouTube end, but we can deal with that.
Come on, Gustav, speed up a bit. Sophie will have already gamaged by the time you've arrived.
Mael.
But yeah, the detail in the environment is not bad. I do want to spend more time appreciating it, but she does just run ahead.
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
I can imagine. What?
You look tense.
Yeah,
I know what you need. A little jewel.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense. And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
All right, you're on.
Yes!
You wish to go through the battle tutorial during your duel? Yes. During your turn, your character can attack, aim, use a skill, or use an item. Skills consume AP to use. You gain AP by performing a base attack or parry. Characters can play turn by turn. The turn order is indicated in the timeline on the left-hand side. Try attacking to gain 1 AP. Certainly. Enemies usually perform 1 action per turn. You can defend during their attack. Male will now attack. And it's going to teach us dodge and parry. During an enemy attack, dodge at the right time to avoid damage. Dodging at the last moment will trigger a perfect dodge. The character's AP can be used to cast skills. Each character can have up to 6 skills equipped. Try to use a skill. Okay. Wants us to lose Lumiere Assault. Gustav starts with 2 skills, Lumiere Assault and Overcharge. He can use attacks and skills to charge up his Overcharge meter and unleash with a devastating blow his Overcharge skill. Use Lumiere Assault to gain charge. Pressing A at the right time will improve your skill's effects, increasing damage or added bonus effects. Achieve perfect timing to unleash even stronger effects. Basically, we have to get inside the yellow line to get it perfect. I'm not going to be good at those while commentating. It's just kind of one of the things that's going to be a problem. We're going to go ahead and parry. Parry again. And parry again. Yeah, parrying seems like the way to go, but the timing on it is hard to read for me because of how flashy the skills are. It's just the nature of the beast. So it wants us to use Overcharge on her.
For those who come after.
And there we go. We get a little bit of loot. And continue on.
Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile. All right, now, let's go find Sophie. I saw her near the red and white tree.
Yeah.
And we will save that. I don't think we actually have access to our inventory
the
just
plaza
yet.
Is lively. Why people like to celebrate the gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh
Can we
well.
actually go up this ladder? No, we can't. There are a few invisible walls. I did notice that whenever I was testing stuff out. I am listening to see if I can find... There's a shimmering noise whenever there is an item on the ground nearby. At least there's supposed to be.
The red and white tree. I've always found it beautiful. I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago. But clearly you never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it?
And yes, he is ignoring her. That's the robe.
Sophie's down there.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
Thanks.
I do find their choice of interaction buttons to be interesting, to say the least. Mainly because there are... It feels very much like the Japanese layout.
The last few days meant everything.
Can we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
The thing I wonder is where the stem of that flower goes.
You know,
And
I'm
if you-
sorry that... I
You
miss
don't need to... Okay,
You go.
no, you...
You know how I feel? I wish things had been... You know, I often think... Another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Yep, that hasn't changed.
I missed that. I never faulted you for wanting to believe. You're fighting to change things. I understand, just... in a different world, right?
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn people change the world. And you are the most stubborn person I know. Thank you. Walk me to the harbor?
Yes.
I mean, we already know what's probably going to happen. I do need to fix one thing. You're going to have the camera moving like a crazy person for just a minute. It's going to be slightly muted. There we go. But there we go. I don't know if we can go back up. No, we cannot. We cannot go back up. I think there are a few things around here we can kind of mess around with. One thing that I have noticed, it's not like a really big thing, but there's something about their eyes that is really kind of interesting. I know some people have had, and we can actually swap characters like that, but we've had a few... I've seen like a few complaints on the forums for this, where people say that the eyes don't look where they're supposed to be going, but every single time I've loaded it up, they have. They've actually been really good about pointing in the right direction, and it looked like their eyelids were moving. But I'm gonna have to keep a closer eye on it, just to make sure. But and also we can interact, I think, with one of the trash cans. Where is the trash can I can interact with? But yeah, it just says it's just a trash can. Not sure where it is. Either way, I'm going to try and keep a closer eye on the eyes and see if they actually do stuff. I mean, outside of normal conversations, you can see they kind of have that dead stare. But that's fairly normal.
Oh, hi, Sophie.
Let's go ahead. And I know in the previous discussion, she was looking back and forth between his eyes.
So Gustav really did come, huh?
Which is something you naturally do. And I also want to keep an eye on the shape of their eyelids, because it seems like they're not shifting as much as like you normally would notice. But it feels like they are doing the thing where it actually accurately portrays where the pupil and stuff is. Because generally speaking, your iris and your pupil do stand a little proud on your eyeball. So it does shape the shape of your eyelid to kind of curve in that direction. And I don't know if they manually coded in the wiggle that you have whenever you're talking and staring into somebody's eyes, or if that's just something they have as kind of, I'm trying to think of the term for it, but basically a procedural effect.
Yeah, he did.
I knew he would.
Has everybody already left?
Has everybody already left?
Yeah. Everybody's heading to the harbour. Sophie.
Looks like you still have a lot of flowers left.
Well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Tiffany.
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at the harbour. See you.
See you.
See you.
See you.
Yeah, the cameras swap between them will get a little bit jarring after a while.
I
But
can't imagine what you're going through.
that
I'm
is...
I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly.
I'm not fine.
You will be.
I think that's mostly to account for the fact that you can approach from pretty much any angle. So it doesn't want to give you a bad situation there. Can we actually get in his way? I don't think we can. No, he's got an invisible barrier around him. I think he's just cleaning that. I don't know what's causing it yet. I have a feeling we're going to learn about that on the island. And yeah, the goal today is get through the tutorial. Yeah, I'm just looking through the various things around here to see if there's anything particularly interesting. And I don't know if this only affects Paris. But... or if it was a worldwide event, and this is the only place that people survived, maybe? Or if this got kind of separated out by itself. Okay, so there's an item up there. Can I get up? This seems like a jumping puzzle. There you go. Yeah, I think Chroma's going to be a currency for us. I do want to be on the lookout for a more currency. And I do find it extremely interesting. I think she is supposed to die. But we have like a tuck roll there. So why does she have that level of animation unless we're going to have her like as part of the party or something later? We just don't know it yet. It's a very odd thing. Oh, I remember this part from testing. This lady, I absolutely fucking hate. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Oh, Sophie. Marie, your flowers. I didn't know about. I thought you were younger. And yet you didn't have children.
I'm not having this conversation with you again. Not today.
Do you care so little about the future of Lumiere?
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world. I know we are not many to think like this now. And it destroyed my relationship with the person I loved the most. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to spend this moment with him. And you should cherish this moment with your daughter.
Sorry. See you at the harbour.
Good luck, Mary.
Yeah, she has a really cool design, but Jesus, is she just a jerk?
See you at the harbour.
Good luck.
I really like her glasses design as well. Can we get like a closer up of that? But the fact that they've made, and yes, there are just like token characters that are scattered around. They're probably reused. Like we have this guy and that guy look like they're identical. We're probably going to have a few characters just kind of floating around like that. We've got a Reese color of her right there. Yeah, reused assets, that's actually fine by me. As long as the key characters are done well, and there is actually attention to detail on them. So, I am fine with this. We don't actually get to interact with any of the people who are... Can we actually play? Yeah, I don't think we actually can. I think it just plays a handful of notes. That's unfortunate. People who are about to gamage leave their furniture so that others may use them. Sophie and Gustav examine the stuff left behind. What? Oh. Rest is best left to future generations. I didn't realize that there were going to be items like that just kind of scattered. I'm just checking if there's more loot. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, this, oddly enough, is not setting off my motion sickness so far. That's a good thing. Who are you?
Oh, Sophie. What a lovely smell.
Thank you, Richard.
I could recognize it from miles away. It's good you're here, Sophie. I have a favor to ask of you.
Anything for my beloved sewing teacher?
We are of the same cohort. Today is my gamage. And my son and I had a fight last night. He said he wants to join the expedition. He wants to waste the last year of his life. I didn't want that for him. I used to think it was a bad choice. Today, I no longer do. I know I made a mistake. I tried to impose my views on him when he is much braver than I will ever be. So I sewed a special uniform for him. That's my last gift. Could you bring it to him?
Of course. I'll bring it to Jules.
He won't join the gamage ceremony, but he will be at the Expedition Festival tonight for sure. Oh, but you...
Don't worry. I'll ask Gustav.
Gustav, are you back together?
For this moment? Maybe.
I'm glad. He's a good person.
Yes. He is.
Thanks to both of you. And see you.
See you.
There is a thing about the gamage that I am mildly curious about in regards to this. What happens if someone's pregnant when they go to the gamage? I'm not sure how else to phrase what's about to happen without completely spoiling it. But how else? I know that's kind of a weird thing to consider, It's just one of those things that's kind of like, I think it would just be they both go, but I'm not sure.
Is something wrong?
The expeditions. What a joke. All they do is leave us here to die. They're just escaping.
You know their goal is to save us all, right?
Yes, that's what my father told me last year, before he left for Expedition 34. And here we are again this year. We could have spent one more year together instead of wasting it away.
Your father fought to offer you a better future.
I have no future. I know it and I've accepted it. We're doomed.
You never know. This expedition might be different. There are some special people in this one.
Yeah, right.
Gustav, why don't you show her some of your fighting skills to prove her wrong?
Oh, I was not expecting a fight. Hello. Okay. Destroy the punching ball in one hit to impress the girl. I don't know how many turns we have to actually mess with this. Okay, overcharge at maximum output.
For those who come after.
Okay, so we get some battle loot from that.
This guy is strong.
They all train their picto skills very hard to save us all. And so did your father.
Then, Madame, why didn't you join?
Me? I'm content with my life. I know what I can and cannot change. Or maybe because I was afraid.
Do you think I should join the expedition?
My friend Ciel always says, do your best. Either it works or it doesn't. Live your life as you want.
I don't want to have regrets. I don't have that much time.
When the time comes, you'll make the right decision. I'm sure.
Thank you. Now I think I know. Give this to your boyfriend. My father gave it to me, but it might be more useful for him.
Okay, so we got another Lumina. So I need to be on the lookout for more interesting people. Think we can actually interact with the people up here as well? Or not. They're trying to recruit for future expeditions. The number of people volunteering is going down every year. I mean, why doesn't everybody just leave enough people to take care of the next generation and send everybody so you just have an entire massive army to deal with it? Seems like that would be the better idea. Yeah, just looking for anybody that looks like like you.
Hi, Gustav. You're back. Oh, did you want to pick out a different flower?
No, the one you suggested earlier was perfect.
Oh, I'm glad. These garlands are our last farewell. I want them all to feel special. I have a garland saved for you too. But it's not a farewell garland. It will be a welcome home garland. Good luck, my friend.
Thanks, Ophelie.
Everybody's just like super somber. See, there should be a way to get off the path as well. And get into behind these.
Oh, Luna's playing. You two would make a cute couple.
If you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh?
playing the guitar up there. That's fine. I think there is. Yep, there it is. I don't know what chroma is for yet, but I am gathering it like a madman. And am I going to get all the characters while I'm wandering through this? Probably not. If I was playing off camera, yeah, I probably would go around and pester all of them. But whenever I'm just doing test recordings, or if I'm doing... Oh, I want to swap to her. If I'm doing test recordings, or if I'm doing streams, I try not to linger in one spot for too long.
You really think you're doing something, eh? Out there?
Maxime, you're drunk.
None of you ever come back. You go and you take our resources and you waste it all on a fucked up hero adrenaline fantasy. And still, she kills us.
You should go home. Where's your daughter?
Where do you think? Mourning her mother on the anniversary of her death. Of all their deaths.
Then maybe you should be with her.
I can't look at her. She's just another reminder that nothing we do matters. Nothing. We hope and we persevere, and still they die. They all die and we can't stop it. We can't save them. We bring another generation into this world just so they can watch us die before they're even old enough to understand why.
That's why we're going. We can save them. With our Lumina tech. The Paintress...
The Paintress? What? What's a scrawny shit like you gonna do to the Paintress, eh? We're already dead. You're just catching up.
Maxime.
Forget it. Bon voyage.
Yeah, their handling of drinks is going to be questionable throughout the entirety of this. In case you're curious, that is going to be a running theme. I'm not going to comment on it every time I see it, but
Sometimes I
twice.
feel sorry for her.
Who? The Paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly, huh?
Only you could choose empathy at a moment like this.
It's one of the few choices I can make.
I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Aw. She actually feels empathy for the creature that is killing them all. Yeah, everything is just a trash can. So am I. Or I. It's a garbage can, not a garbage can't. Okay, so that is going to... Ooh, that looked impressive.
The Paintress is going to punish you. You blasphemers. The Gamage is our fault. We brought this upon ourselves. Because we dared to defy her.
Hey, Daladon, how's it going?
Another one of these Paintress worshippers. Best to ignore him.
And we only get to see this character for so long, so might as well enjoy the character, because I have to say, the fabric effect is actually really kind of well done. How are they not hurting each other with that? I mean, they are technically inside of each other for some of it. You're sleepy? Aw. Long day, Daladon. Hello.
Hello?
Gustav, help!
You've got combat throughout this place. Okay. Okay, mine protects itself. Ouch, that was most of our life. Oh, do I actually have items? I only have one of each. Learning their attack patterns is going to be a nightmare. That did not stagger it. Shit. Tell me if do I just die and have to start all the way over? I hope not.
Let's leave it alone, Gustav. It's dangerous.
No, we're not leaving it alone. I'm going to beat up the fucking mime.
Gustav, help!
Work has been quite intense after... Oh, yeah. I understand. Well, hopefully it calms down after a little bit. Yeah, Easter throws everything off. Okay, I will get better at dodging them as I learn the timings on it. Supposedly it goes from kind of difficult at the very beginning to be easy whenever you get into the actual area, and then it gets extremely hard. That's one reason why I said I might have to switch this down to easy mode whenever we get further in. Okay, skills, Lumer Assault. Okay, so we're still getting hit on some of these, so I don't think I want to go into parries just yet. Let's go with skills. We're going to go with Overcharge.
For those who come after.
Okay, Stun is a status effect that prevents the character from playing. We're going to Lumer Assault. Death to the mime. Okay, we got 50 more of the currency. Successful dodges 6. No successful parries.
That was close.
Hey, and we got an achievement for that.
Thanks, Gustav. Did someone build this? There's something on its body.
Music record that can be used at camp. It's still moving is the creepy thing. Yeah, we don't want to go down to the docks just yet. Gathered for the Gamage. The paintress will soon awaken. I mean, yes, she will. Yeah, I actually had forgotten that it was Easter until you reminded me, sadly.
Oh, I think I'm gonna vomit.
Don't look in the eyes. That's where they keep the pain. I think it would be really fun to be a mime. Please. I don't have quite the body control to be a good one, though. We get to see more. Do we get... Oh, we might get to see it. It's probably going to say the same thing. People on the dock are the ones who won't Gamage. They are here to show their solidarity for those wearing flowers. Okay. But yeah, the principle of this is, yes, everyone who's at a certain age will die. If it goes down to 33, everyone who is over 33 will die. There's plot holes in this that do kind of stand out to me a little bit. But not the worst thing ever. The paintress will awaken soon. The Gamage will start. Do you want to head to the harbor? Yep. Sophie and Gustav move towards the harbor. Time for a cutscene.
I see you're apprentices.
Oh,
Gustav!
What?
Here, Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeves so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. You really should have done this ages ago.
You did this?
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
Soph. Thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
See you at the festival?
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, of course not. What? I know that face.
You mean a lot to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Yeah,
You told me that.
right.
Why?
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Is he just gonna change here in the street?
Oh, you like uniforms now?
This too is your legacy.
In a way. It's yours too. I'm here.
I know. I know.
There you are. You can't hide from us, you know. Like I said, mourning's best done with friends.
Lucien,
What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
where's mine?
Santé, les amis.
Santé!
Yeah, no, yeah, could use a drink.
Five tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even my Elle showed up, and she hates these things. Wanna go take a look?
I don't... maybe later. I'll catch up. I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
Yeah. Time for a refill anyway.
There's an excess of wine, again. Thank your sister for her generosity.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone, you weirdo.
Yeah, right. Enjoy myself.
Please tell me you watched the cup. That should have poured all over the freaking ground. But I get what they were going for, so that's fine. And yeah. Oh, you had breakfast ordered? I wish I worked someplace that gave me breakfast every day.
I should check on my...
Well, every week.
She's probably alone.
It's not every
as
day.
usual.
Yeah, the cup was all over the place. That should have poured out on the ground. He should not have had any left to drink. It
Let's
should
at
have
least
just
check on
been
my
a thing.
And my apprentices.
But we've got things to do here. We got a few people to talk to. And I think we set off on our expedition after
Come
this.
drink with me.
I'm pacing myself tonight.
Ah, you're so boring. It's our last night. Who knows when we'll be back?
I like that you say when and not if.
What can I say? I'm an optimist. Or an idiot. Depends on who you ask.
Really does depend on who you ask. But yeah, we've got a few people to talk to here. We should be able to get enough tokens to get all the items.
No way. Everyone knows you cheat.
Ah, it's just what sore losers say. Come now. You gonna be a little cautious mouse with the paintress too?
Cautious is good. Keeps you alive.
Ah, we're expeditioners. Stay smart, yes, but be bold, huh? You can't win if you don't play.
Money's no good out there anyway. Why are you trying to fleece me?
'Cause winning's fun.
Oh, you posted a picture? I'm gonna alt-tab. Things are gonna get wonky for just a moment. It doesn't actually show it. I think you might have put it on the wrong server. But pastries are always good. Let's go talk to creepy little kid.
Wow, so many expeditioners. So cool. That's... You made that overnight? Dad. Damn. Now I feel stupid for fighting with him. Oh, Dad. You take it.
What?
I'm not sure I'll ever use it. Maybe I'll go blind like my father, or maybe another expedition will succeed. I want to support the expedition now. Take it. It may be useful to you. It's okay. I don't need the uniform to know my dad's with me.
Thanks.
Okay, so we get a new outfit from that. Think.
Come, let's play some...
We'd have sworn we could go into our inventory at this point. Oh, it's start to do it. Derp. Okay. So we go in on Gustav. We'll actually have some information here. Change the character's equipped Pictos, but we don't have any Pictos yet. I don't know. Yeah, we can actually change it. So Crimson uniform or Expedition uniform. I prefer the Expedition one. In meme chat, I will go look at your pastries. Let me see your pastries. If this alt tab actually decides, or there we go. Decides to work. I can't like free my mouse from it. There we go. It's been liberated. Mmm, tasty. Very tasty. I only got two people to talk to here.
Gustav, saw you with Sophie. You talked?
Yeah, where's your daughter?
Leona's upset. Doesn't want to see me.
Shit.
It's okay. She doesn't need to understand, as long as she gets to live.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
No pressure, huh?
Oh no. Lots of pressure. You and Lune and your Lumina tech, that's our edge.
Thanks, but that's not... Everyone has a role. Lucien, Tristan, Catherine, and you made us into a... We have a really good team, thanks to you.
Tomorrow comes, my friend.
Doesn't it always?
And yes, they do have haunted eyes. But yeah, I would have haunted eyes too. If I basically had to sit there and watch a countdown of my life. Because this guy has been alive. His entire life has had this thing counting down the years that they're going to die in. He is 33. Nobody alive now on this island was there for the first year of this. Because it started 67 years ago with it being at 100 and counting down.
Doubtful. We would have seen signs.
But not impossible. Maybe if they have shield domes. But they would have been overrun by Nevrons before they could build any.
We were lucky the fracture dropped us out here. Bought us time to get our defenses up.
I don't know. People are resourceful, and Nevrons can't be everywhere. I'm betting on human ingenuity.
I like that.
Okay, you.
You came.
I wasn't sure if I should.
You've been avoiding us. You didn't have to.
I heard Seba filled my spot after I left.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a coward for staying?
Do you?
Not anymore. Not all of us can change the world. Some of us can only change ourselves.
Meaning what? Make yourself accept the unacceptable? Make believe that happiness is... this?
More like... rediscover. Happiness. One Gomage left. Maybe contentment is the highest form of happiness.
It makes me sad to hear you talk like this. The Paintress stole so many things, including your capacity to dream.
No, you misunderstand. My mind is where I can be free. She can't touch me there. This is my final act of defiance. Just like the expedition is yours.
If you say so.
I just finished calibrating the Lumina converter. We can launch test runs as soon as we land.
Perfect.
Hey, does Lune seem preoccupied to you? She's been distant lately.
Well, it's Lune.
This feels different.
I haven't noticed anything, but you know her better. Have you talked to her?
No, she doesn't like people prying. I've known her since we were 6. She hates personal questions.
Ah, right. You were both apprenticed to her parents.
Yeah. Let's just say they ran a tight ship.
I can imagine.
Oh, those actually... I thought everyone here had dialogue, but apparently those
Ready
did not.
for tomorrow?
Yeah. Been ready. And what about you? Heard you were elected Commander 32. Congrats.
I've already claimed Alan's office. It's got a nicer view than mine.
A view of the Paintress. You're sicker than I thought.
She won't be there for long.
If we fail, though.
When one falls, we continue. We'll pick up and we'll push on. But I know we will meet again.
I would not be surprised if we do, actually.
Gustav, we got something for you.
That is a really
For your
interesting
field
looking
notes.
book.
So, when you come back, you can tell us everything.
They'll definitely want that for the museum. The complete record of the expedition that destroyed the Paintress.
Oh, and if you find journals from the other expeditions, make sure you save them for us.
I shall faithfully record all our adventures, every strange and wondrous thing.
And Nevrons.
I can do that. And in return, do you solemnly promise to take care of the Shield Dome while I'm gone? I'm entrusting you with the safety of Luminaire.
I promise.
Promise.
Adrien?
I'll use everything you taught us, Monsieur G.
I should check on Maya. She's probably alone, as usual.
Probably. Not gonna worry about that. I did see the autosave going on there.
I can't believe you're working right now.
Tristan dragged me here.
Is that the final spot? It's amazing you triangulated Expedition Zero's landing site.
Theoretically. Extrapolated from the archives, but... it was 67 years ago.
Book has ominous written all over it in French. I mean, yeah. I think a lot of things in this game are going to be defaulting French.
So much of the landscape has changed.
I trust your calculations.
Thanks.
It's a good strategy, retracing their steps. They're the only expedition with any survivors, and they made it to the monolith, so...
Assuming the records are correct, my calculations are correct, that they left clear markers, that the road conditions haven't changed, that...
You need a drink.
Go away, Gustav.
You need a drink.
Go away, Gustav.
I really like her arm. We can just appreciate that for a minute, because it looks like it's like inlaid with gold instead of just normal tattoos. So maybe it's a cybernetic arm? Kind of like ours? Or is it just a strange, like, body painting?
Gustav. Just the man I wanted to see.
Gag. Go away, Gustav.
You want a rematch, don't you?
Well, it's my last chance, isn't it?
After tomorrow, you'll be the undisputed expert on expedition history.
That's tomorrow. What about today?
Who am I to deny you? Fire away.
How many years ago was the fracture?
You're kidding. This is your question.
Yes. When did our world break apart and our luminous city get thrown into the middle of the ocean? When was the fracture?
67 years ago.
Brilliant. I concede. You are the undisputed expert on Lumieran history.
What are you talking about? Every child knows this. The monolith's essentially a reverse calendar, counting down since the fracture happened in year 100.
All right, fine. Another one then. Which was the first expedition to depart for the continent?
Expedition 0.
Correct. That still annoys me. They left in year 100. They should be called Expedition 100. Makes no sense. Lumiere will be long gone before the monolith hits 0. All right, last one. Get it right and maybe I'll give you a token. What is Illumina?
I kind of want to say the third one, but abilities you internalize by using a Pictos in battle after enough times.
Abilities you internalize by using a Pictos in battle after enough times.
Well done, well done.
Not really. I mean, I created the Lumina converters.
I hereby officially end our feud. With your departure, Lumiere loses a brilliant light. And a good friend.
You big softy.
All right. Here's a token. Go and spend it on something.
We got a token there. I forget where we get another token from.
These all yours?
You gonna lecture me on drinking?
I wouldn't dare. Just calculating how much it'll hurt to catch up.
You can start now. Here, let's have a toast to Sophie, who was always unapologetically Sophie, my fierce and loving friend.
To Soph. Seriously though, this is gonna hurt tomorrow.
Tomorrow comes, but it ain't here yet. I'm not crossing the sea sober.
Sober's better than deathly hungover.
No, not for that.
Ah.
Go have some drinks.
Yada. Oh yeah, we get our third one down here. Hello. This is about as far as I made it. I failed the first time I did this part.
I knew I'd find you here.
But I know we get
Having
the
second
token
thoughts
from
about
her.
the expedition?
Please. I'm more ready to go than you are.
Yeah, I know. Look, I know we've been over this, but as your guardian, I need to say this one more time. The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your gommage.
I'm trying to calculate when that would be, because it's each year per gommage. Why do you suddenly remember the shipbuilder singing in the first black and white? Oh man, that's a game I do want to do for Nostalgia Bait, but I don't know how well it's gonna run. It's one of those things. Oh. But yeah, how many? She has 9 years until her gommage. And it is a... She's getting a year older each year, and it's decreasing by a year. So it's currently at 33. So in 9 years, it will be at 24. So that puts her at 15, I think. But yeah, Black and White is a classic series. I never got super far into it. I got like a few worlds in, but I just liked playing with the giant pet.
You don't need to leave yet. It's a lot to risk.
And casting spells.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here.
I know you think that, but it's...
If anyone should stay, it's you. You have friends and family who want you here.
So do you.
No, I don't.
Emma thinks of you as family.
Lumia is not my home. Not the way it is for you. Besides, This way, I can keep an eye on you forever.
Right. Because she needs eyes everywhere.
Shush. You're lucky you have a sister who cares.
Oh, we've gotten this notion that we'd quite like to sail the ocean, so we're building a big boat to leave here for good. We're not keen on sinking, so we're all sitting here thinking, 'cause we built it too big and we run out of wood. Idle, idly, idle, idly. We simply cannot leave till we get more wood. Oh, we're not keen on sinking, so that's why we're sitting thinking, 'cause we simply can't leave till we get some more wood.
Doubly lucky, since now I have two.
All right, enough chit-chat. Come on, old man, let's have a duel.
Old man?
You're pretty much the oldest man in Louvier now, no? Come on. This time, I'm not messing around.
Yes, we will have a match with her. We need the token. Hello, male. Okay. Definitely want to open with an attack. Just build up our charge. I did it too early.
No shame losing to a superior fighter.
Let's do a Lumiere Assault. And I keep doing it just too early on her attacks,
It works better than your dueling.
which kind of is going to bite me in the ass. Yeah, she's gonna do a combo. Yeah, it's evenly spaced, but she is a nightmare to deal with. So we're gonna do an overcharge. This should bring her down low enough that we might be able to kill her next turn.
For those who come after.
Nope, I didn't get the parry in on time. I was trying to parry that one just because I'm cocky and thought I could get away with it. Can I dodge the next one perfectly? I don't know. Damn it. I think the attack is when she makes her grunt. Yeah, we're going to have to try it again. Thankfully, it's not game over.
Too slow, old man.
Bite
Now,
me.
don't get too confident.
Yeah, just... Oh, what? Oh, we've got somebody up there. Hi. Who are you?
Ah, Emma's here. Your sister's going to be looking for you.
Our beloved chief counselor. Yeah, I should go talk to her.
Don't get too drunk tonight, okay?
My darling sister.
Yes!
We're taking a rematch. Let's see if I can do this. Can I actually... Oh, yeah, headshots. More damage. Okay, so if I can time...
Superior fighter.
I think I actually want to just not be looking at the screen when she's doing it. Because if it is when she makes the grunt noise... I think I can actually do that. We're gonna try.
hope your Lumina converter works better
Nope,
than your jewelry.
didn't actually get any of those. I was trying to actually parry on those. That tells you how bad I am at it. There we go. That's parrying, by the way. Overcharge? Yes. But I have heard that if you get really good at the parrying and stuff like that, the game just becomes a cakewalk, even on the higher difficulty. Okay, so select target, yup.
For those who come after.
We parried one of those. Just break out the gun. There we go. We got 3 successful parries in that, apparently. Did we? I thought we took damage on that first one.
Congratulations, you beat a teenager. Take this token as your well-deserved prize.
I think we can still challenge her again. We just don't get any rewards for it. That water looks thick. Anyway, back up here. Let's go ahead and spend our tokens. First things first, let's buy some useless artifacts.
Hello there, Gustav. Perhaps one of these artifacts may prove useful to your mission.
Colette, you've been holding out on us. What are these?
Relics from before the fracture, passed down through the generations. The council deemed them trinkets, but I think otherwise.
And yeah, I really do think that the lip sync is based on French. That would make sense to me, and it doesn't bother me. I know it's going to bother people who are like English first on everything, rah, 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 rah. But as someone who has played games from Japan that had lip syncing with Japanese while speaking English, does not actually bother me that much.
That's kind of you to share.
I may not be able to join the expedition, but I'd still like to help. 1 token is all I ask.
Ah, I should have known.
And yes.
Yes, I'm curious. Here's a token.
Take good care of it. Godspeed.
And you know what? I am going. I think it's in select. Settings. Oh, we can't actually change the audio language. It can only be changed from the title menu. I have a feeling that's how it loads it in. You love the movie with an explorer, a French lady. She goes to find a mummy and can cure her sister from death. What?
Hey, Amandine. Having fun?
Oh, hey, handsome. Perfect timing. I'm styling everyone before we ship out. Gotta look sharp when we hit the paintress, eh?
Certainly important. Can you style me up too?
On it. Just bring me a token first.
Sure.
All right, let's see what you've got.
Trying to remember what movie that is.
Voila. Looking very fine indeed. You'll die with a gorgeous head of hair.
And we are immediately going to change it back. I do find it interesting we can remove him from the party. I guess not. Never mind. Sadly, no, we don't have anything we can actually equip just yet. It's fine. And yeah, we do actually have journal here if we ever get lost, I think. No, that is just journal. We don't have a journal if we don't get lost. That thing is literally... Okay. The Extraordinary Adventures of Adele Blanc.
Hey, Gustav. Check out the new pictos I made.
Looks a bit rough. You sure it works?
That sounds familiar, but I don't think I've actually seen it.
I've been working on this for months. It's my personal masterpiece.
Your personal masterpiece seems a little unorthodox?
It's dead useful, trust me. Come on, give it a whirl.
Sure, why not?
Great. I'll trade it for 1 token.
Sure.
Call it morbid curiosity. Here,
You won't regret it. Probably. You won't regret it.
So we've got a weird Pictos that we can't actually use yet, and this is the only person left to talk to. She looks very annoyed by us. So annoyed, she will not actually turn around to look at us.
Chief Counselor honors us with her presence. What? Still mad I'm going?
This is the definition of a fool's quest. My brother's not usually a fool.
I've heard you say otherwise.
You and I both know the political complexities that necessitate the expedition. It's vital for morale, but it's a bloodless guillotine is what it is.
You should put that in your speech. Very motivating. They might just find a guillotine for you too.
There are so many things you can contribute to here in Lumiere. That'll have a real impact.
Em, you're doing great work, really. Getting things ready for the last generation. You've got it well in hand here. Let me do my part, out there, and win us a chance to live.
We're never going to see each other again.
You're so busy anyway. I barely see you.
Just take care of Maëlle, okay? Can't believe you're letting her go with you.
Me? You're her guardian too. You stop her.
We're her guardians, not her jailers. She really wants off this island.
Don't you have a speech to give?
You mean the one you so kindly wrote for me?
Just suggestions. I thought it might help you understand.
I do. Understand? I just... Anyway. Yeah, time for my speech.
This will conclude the festival, and Expedition 33 will depart, sure. Got another cutscene, probably. As is appropriate for the introduction of any big RPG.
Expeditioners. The Sword of Lumiere. We honor your dedication. We do not take for granted that you dedicate your final year of life to keeping hope alive for all of Lumiere. Some of you are leaving to change the world. Others to discover the secrets of our universe. Some to protect loved ones. Others to find meaning in our all too short lives. As you sail into the unknown, know that Lumiere stands with you. When you battle the Paintress, know that Lumiere fights with you. Let the stones of her monolith crumble. Let her body lie at the end of the world. Unable to paint another death, let the stars no longer be hidden by her oppressive silhouette. Let the world once again watch the sun rise without the shadow of her cursed figure. May the wind of renewal take you to the ends of the earth. Tomorrow comes. Thanks to you. Expedition 33.
I like that it keeps reminding me I can change the difficulty at any time. It's tempting me.
Get ready. You're old. How did you survive the Gommage? Which expedition are you from?
Fall back! Man! Gustav, come on, we need to go! He's not following. Putain! What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
Merde! What do we do now?
Regroup at the rally point. The Indigo Tree.
Fuck! Run! Keep going! Come on! Move! Fucking snap out!
He did come to mess up my entire existence. We are in Act 1 now. Oh, lordy. I am slightly curious what happened to... What's her face? Because we didn't see her actually die. We saw somebody grab her. I don't know whether I'm hearing thunder or a truck, oddly enough, outside. How's it going, Valkyrie? Hopefully you're doing all right. I saw you were playing this earlier. Still alive, I'm okay. Only a little dead. I need to get better at the dodge and parry mechanic, but I'm enjoying it so far. I have a feeling it's going to be a rough go of it for me. It's like playing a turn-based Souls-like with how perfect you got to be. I'm considering going the exact opposite route. Right now I'm on normal. If we hit like a wall, I'm going to keep going on normal until I hit something that like just completely pisses me off. And then we'll probably drop it down to easy, learn the patterns, and then maybe bring it back up to normal. Because I primarily want to play this for the world and the story. I do try to do normal for most review purposes, which I do plan on reviewing this as well whenever we beat it. So that's why I want to try and stick around normal. Hardest mode is more for stuff that I'm going to be doing off camera, if that makes sense. That's generally my approach. Because I don't think necessarily the hardest mode is a reflection on how the game is intended to be played, but rather it's a reflection on how the devs want players to view the top tiers of it. Can we actually climb up there? I don't think we can. No, it's not going to let us grab on. I was curious. And yes, I did hear the drop. But if I told you to trust you, I mean, I could, but I still generally have to play it on normal for the review purposes. So what I might do, even like beyond that, is go to a few areas and do it both in normal and easy. I know that you can grind pretty much forever in this as well, just in case, but I don't think grinding, if I'm guessing by the mechanics so far, I don't think grinding is actually going to do much. Can I not go that way? That is an invisible wall, my friends. Always check behind the waterfalls. Always check in the corners. This is how you get in trouble in Souls-likes too, though. You go off into the little side path before you get to that first bridge. Well, actually, I think it's right after the first bridge. Run into some crystal monsters. You can briefly check the expedition status with and use a chroma elixir to recover health without interrupting your exploration. Press Y to show the exploration status. The expedition status shows the name of the current area, the expedition's current objective, bindings for the exploration, and also the current health of the expedition and the current amount of chroma elixirs. If the expedition is in bad shape, use a chroma elixir to fully heal all members. Chroma elixirs replenish expedition flags. I don't wanna. I want to stay at 1 life. Dying has definitely happened, but nothing too crazy. Yeah, I'm not very good at parrying. Even though I love Souls-likes, that's one thing that I really suck at. If I can do just strategy wins, I'm usually fine. But I think I would be less nervous about it if I had the option to turn on-screen prompts, kind of in the same vein as Legend of Dragoon. Instead, we only have it for attacks, and I'm going to keep it on for attacks until I get lazy. Which I haven't... it's going to be probably at least a good 20, 30 hours, if not longer, before I get to that point. And I see something over there. And also, it's commentating while doing that stuff I'm not good at as well. Free aim shots are a good way to hit flying enemies as well as target enemies' weak point. Try aim. Shooting costs 1 AP. Aim at the Lancelier's weak point to deal increased damage. Which I'm guessing is going to be the giant glowing spot that is its head. Oh, and if it shatters it, it goes right through it. That's kind of neat. Want to know where your other weak point is? I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. That is apparently not part of it. A little bit too early on that. I need to keep an ear out for its noises, which means I might need to change my audio settings. I can hear it slightly better than you guys, I wager, but still. This is on normal, yes. That stab would have killed you on hard difficulty? That's not good. Oh, I can't do anything with their old weapons. Aw. Didn't realize how unforgiving it was by comparison. I am slightly curious. I've heard that easy is not actually easy. I've heard that normal is kind of a good baseline, though. Okay, so we don't have any chroma elixirs left. Look for the survivors at where? The Indigo Tree and Spring Meadow. Okay. I actually climb up on these. I am always curious about which ways it will let me go. This feels like it's going to let me go a direction. Oh, never mind, it won't. The reason I thought it felt like it was... Oh, it might. Nope, it won't. That feels like I should be able to go up there. I have a feeling I am going to be the one finding all of the invisible walls in this game. Press X to use grapple, so there's a grapple point up there. Seeing what other things there are before I go through the point of no return. There is one here. I am slightly curious. I see cliff face down there. but it won't let me fall off. Oh, you bastards. There's probably nothing down there. You've been stuck in 2 invisible walls? Not on stream, but whenever I was making sure this recorded all right, I got stuck in flowers. if that counts for anything. I didn't get this far into it. I basically wandered around the tutorial area and I got stuck in flowers. Oh, that was the game hitching a little bit there. Yeah, this is the downside of being AMD. This one does not feel like it was designed for AMD. It was absolutely NVIDIA. Although there are a few people with NVIDIA cards that are having problems too. For me, it's not too bad. And yes, I am curious to find areas where they may have missed a spot. Or where there's kind of like interesting details that you're never going to normally encounter. Makes for bad footage for reviews, but we'll have plenty of good footage in between. We have 30 to 60 hours to find the good stuff. This guy's less willing to go into underbrush than I am. That is saying something. Holy shnikey. Well, that doesn't look good. That's a lot of bodies. Although they all look like they're stone. As opposed to flesh. This doesn't seem safe. Yeah, walk into the strange mist filled with dead bodies. That'll end well. Jeez. Sorry for not being like super commentary about this, but gruesome.
You do that, we both die. Hey. Fucking hell. Wake up, Gustav.
Lune. The others.
I know.
We're the only ones left. You don't get to die.
It's just a matter of time before we're already dead. Look around, look.
This is not a foregone conclusion. When one falls, we continue.
Especially when you don't have
Get up.
shoes.
We need to find a safer place. There are Neverons around.
Lucien.
This is not the place. The Lumina converter seems intact. It's about time we test it in real conditions.
Putain.
And it's multi-character now. Sweet. Okay. First things first. Weak spot. Skills. Lumiere Assault.
A storm is coming.
Lune's skills generate elemental stains. Her skills also consume specific stains to enhance her effects. There's 5 types of stains. Ice, fire, lightning, earth, and light. Light stains can be consumed in place of any other stain. Cycle between the different elements to get the most out of her skills. Okay. Skills. Lune's starting skills are Ice Lance and Immolation. Ice Lance is an ice skill that generates 1 ice and 1 light. Use Ice Lance to generate stains. The Portier is weak to ice and took 50% more damage from Ice Lance. Most enemies have elemental affinities. Weakness takes 50% more damage, resistance is 50% less, nullify is none, and absorb is healed. Find enemies' affinities and exploit them to optimize the damage you deal. That's understandable. Slow is a debuff that reduces the speed of a character. Cool. Some expeditions can attack the whole expedition. Press RB to parry and execute the expedition counter. It doesn't have a weak spot anymore, unfortunately. And you should be able to finish it off. She now has 1 ice stain and 1 light stain. Immolation will consume Lune's ice stain to deal increased damage. Light stains will be consumed if no corresponding elemental stains are used to burn enemies. Okay. Okay, applies 2 burn, consumes 1 ice for increased damage. The ice one consumes the green one. Okay, just go for it. Gain 1 AP on a perfect dodge once per turn. Okay, so we actually got an item from that. Probably a predetermined item.
We did it, Gustav. Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we? It really works. We're not dead yet.
Yeah.
Come on. There might be other survivors at the Indigo Tree.
Okay, so we got Pictos. Pictos can be equipped to increase the character stats. High-level Pictos gain better stats. They also provide passive effects called Lumina. Each character can learn Luminas associated with each Pictos. Luminas can be equipped in the Lumina menu using Lumina points. Can trigger their effects without equipping the corresponding Pictos. Okay. Equip a Lumina, press select. Sorry, start. Out of these two, I am like 100% gonna prefer Lune. Because, yeah, mage. Okay, so you've got that. Yeah, that's the only one we have. I don't think we can actually equip them on two people at once. No, it shows her picture there. I know we can't. As far as stats go... You actually have different wardrobes? No, you just have your defaults. So we'd actually have to figure out a way to do stuff with that. And she has a weapon there. Okay, that's fine. I'm just learning what we have. We have a few things. Okay, so we actually can't consume that just yet. And I think we came in from this way. Oh, she flies. Sweet. And we don't have any chroma elixirs left. And there's nothing up high that we can steal. Okay. And yes, I am always on the lookout for a loot, for I am Loot Goblin. We should be... Yeah, we're looking for the indigo tree in the Spring Meadows. I think that might be it. Ugh. No drop frames from that. I have a feeling we might have dropped some frames on the recording, though. Aw, we can't float across the water. Aw. That is rather pretty looking, though. The nice kind of teal color going on there. We'll crouch automatically. Okay. So don't have to worry about manually doing that. I think that is a save spot. During your journey, you will find expedition flags set up by previous expeditions. They'll allow you to heal or recharge your items, learn new skills, and allocate your character's attribute points. Characters gain 1 skill point and 3 attribute points per level. I mean, I don't think we've leveled up, though. Oh, I guess we have. We have the starting amount. You... increases damage dealt, so I'm guessing... our current weapon is probably based on might? Agility is going to be our speed and defense. Straight defense is going to be a bigger boost to that. Increases the chance of critical hits. Yeah, it's between vitality and defense. For just, like, kind of how we want to survive stuff. I do think I actually want her on might starting out, just so she does more damage. And you... I think I'm going to make you into the tank. Let's go ahead and get you defense. Do we have any skill points? We do not. Oh. Okay. Heals the targeted ally by 30 to 50%. That's actually kind of nice. So she's our mage cleric, basically. If I had to go by some kind of like assumption in all of this. Let's go with nothing right now. It gets us our elixir back, and I did not notice what those ones in the bottom are. Yeah, I don't know what those are going to be yet. Because we actually have not gotten information about them that I'm aware of. Use RB to attack an enemy first and gain advantage in battle. So, ambush. Very important. Oh, it's multiple enemies, you jerks. And we start in on you.
Let the ink flow.
And we will go for Ice Lance, I believe is the one we want to go for on you. That does use up how many? It uses 4. Immolation uses 2.
Get ready.
Let the ink flow.
Next up, I don't think this is going to do a lot of damage to it, but I am going to hit it with it. I want to see just how much damage it does. Oh, wait, we already have stains. Stains are on our weapon, not on the enemy. Okay. That's good to know. Burn is a status effect that deals damage at the beginning of the character's turn. It's possible to be affected by multiple instances, which increase the burn damage received. And just nuke the enemy. And we both leveled up. And we found a new weapon as well. So I think that is going to be a Gustav weapon. Stronger, same vitality growth, same element. It just gets an agility growth as well. I want to see 2 things in this. One, does that respawn? It probably should. Let's go up with some vitality on this one. Actually, yeah, you're just going to be strength, boy. And you, my friend, are going more might. Because I want you to do a crap ton of damage. And we also get to learn skills off of this, because we get 1 skill point. Applies powerful to 1 to 3 allies, increasing the damage they deal for 3 turns. Deals low single target lightning damage. Applies mark. That one might be worth it. I don't know what mark does. So I guess we'll learn what that does. You have a choice between medium lightning damage to random enemies, 2 to 6 hits. Or deals earth damage to all enemies and 1 hit. So we don't actually have anything that applies green stain. Oh, Earth Rising does. So that would be what we'd want for Healing Light. Think we wait until later for that one? But I think we go with Thunderfall because then we have the ice into fire into lightning for stronger enemies. That seems like what we want. We have 2 paths up here as well. We have this top path. Looks like it's going to have an item. It do.
An advantage.
Yeah, she's quickly going to become my favorite character, the way we're going with this. And it seems like those guys did... Oh, we didn't rest. That would be why. Yeah, we didn't rest, so I think they might respawn if we rest. We'll find out later. Okay, aim. Ira. And go for an attack on him. That way we finish him off with the ice. Yeah, I was spamming it because I was like, slowly, when is it actually gonna do something? Okay, so you just need to attack. Oh, he's actually pretty fragile. Let's see what you are weak versus. Let's see if you're weak versus that as well.
Take them down.
Yeah, they're not threatening. I have a feeling normal might be significantly easier. Okay, so we have 2 paths. It's finally a branching.
A house?
Looks abandoned.
Yeah, but is it really abandoned or is it just we're going to get ambushed in here?
Interesting.
We use it camp to upgrade weapons to level 3. Looking around for items.
The indigo tree is not too far from here. If anyone else made it, they'll regroup there.
Yeah.
Why do I have a feeling this is actually the way we're supposed to be going? That's a boss arena. At least if I've ever seen a boss arena, that's going to be one of them.
Well, that will help.
I'm just on the lookout for anything that could be potentially useful. I do find it mildly sad that we can't just destroy crates and stuff like that around us. Okay, now since I don't want to get too far into this to where we don't know if things respawn, I'm going to go and check it right now. That way we only have 2 fights if it is that way. Okay, not that way. We need to go a little further back. Because I don't want to have to do like a walk of shame if we find out it respawns against something tough further down the line. go. And did they respawn? Yes, yes, they do. Hopefully it'll be an easy enough fight, though. I kind of want them to target her, funnily enough. Because she gets the recovery from it. And go after him.
Take him down.
Mark is a status effect that increases the next damage received by the character by 50%. Mark only affects one instance of damage. Skills. We don't have Thunderfall yet, so let's go ahead and... I think we go ahead and just straight attack you.
Take cover.
Okay, skill-wise, we'll go Ice Lance on you. Oh, that is... We don't even need to hit them first to kill them with Ice Lance. They are that weak to it. Or we do that much damage. And yes, during these first few levels, I will very likely be going back to this a lot just so we get our stats. You are our tank. Yeah, go for it. And you're just going to get more damage. Although agility and damage might be a good one for her. And don't go super heavy on life. Though that does boost our damage as well. We'll just keep going there. Seems these early levels are going to be relatively easy to get a hold of. Next skill is low target lightning damage. 3 hits. Lightning damage, random enemies, 2 to 6 hits. It's kind of expensive, but it's fine. I think we're going to go Earth Rising next. And now, yeah, we can have 6 skills equipped at a time. So we're not running out of room just yet. How much more does she need for that? Lumina are passive effects that you can activate once you have mastered their corresponding Pictos. Pictos is mastered after winning 4 battles with it equipped. Luminas are learned for all characters at the same time and can be activated by multiple characters. Available Luminas can be seen here. If you can activate or deactivate Luminas freely at any time outside of battle. Luminas are activated by currently equipped Pictos, can't be deactivated. Okay. The amount of available Luminas is shown here. Each Lumina costs a specific amount of points to activate. The more points the character has, the more Lumina they can activate at the same time. Each gains 1 point per level, and more can be found by exploring. Oh. We're going to need... I have a feeling some of these are going to get expensive. So I think we need one more battle to learn that one. We're about to get that one more battle. Because this guy should come out after us. I like murderizing them. I do wonder if there's a way to start with more AP, but I highly doubt it. Let's see. Skills. Actually, let's go ahead and start off with the aims. And then we go in on a marking shot on you.
Take him down.
A storm is coming.
And an ice lance on you.
Ice. Shatter.
And we get more XP for not taking any damage, by the way. And we learned Dodger. Man, I remember watching Dodger's stuff a lot. I know that she streams, but it's kind of just like off and on. Off and on. Seriously, I can use words. Okay, so if we unequip that, come over here to Lumina's. Can I not actually... Do I have to have that equipped on somebody for them to be able to use it? Because I can't actually get down to the luminous thing on there. Or do I just have to have one of those equipped to actually be able to equip Lumina's? Then how do I get him to be able to use it? I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to continue on. Maybe you'll have a tutorial about it later. Yeah. The place we thought was a boss fight is going to be progress.
This will be useful.
Okay, critical chance on burning enemies. Okay, so you are actually going to equip that now. Okay, so yeah, you have to have a Pictos equipped to learn or to equip the other ones. Okay, I see what it's... I'm surprised there isn't a way to get into that menu without having one equipped, is what I'm saying. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Because it seems like if you know how to use them, you should be able to equip them. This is forward.
Here we are, huh?
Yeah. The continent. The indigo trees over there.
And there's plenty of enemies over here, too. Big shield boy. And we have fast travel, so we can actually go between those. That's nice. This is starting to feel more Souls-like as we proceed. We are just picking up a bunch of chroma. I'm not sure what that's going to be useful for. We haven't encountered anything that seemed like a shop. Oh, we didn't get it off in time. No.
I'm ready.
And I do see loot behind this guy. I see that purple glow. I'm wondering, is the area actually just determined by the fight? Well, first things first. There's your head. Oh, I missed. Wow, I feel like a dumbass. There we go. Skills, marking shot.
Take them down.
Skills. I'm gonna go Thunderfall just because I want to see what it looks like. That's gonna look cool with the multiple hits. I'm gonna like that. But I don't see any purple things behind him for loot.
An advantage.
Ah, I see what it's wanting to do there. Sorry. Can we not get that? There it is. I have a gut feeling that we're going to get in over our heads by going this way. Because that looks like a scary Larry. Oh no, it's another mime. Hold up. I don't want to fight a mime. Did I get... I didn't get it off in time, did I? I guess I did. Okay. We're going for the marking shot. Let's go for open with an ice lance. I almost got the second one. Ow. Oh, he has a head attack. I was thinking it was going to be the same as the other mime. Okay. Listen here, jerk.
Take them down.
Chroma is flowing.
This guy has a ton of life. Yeah, we go for it.
Feel the burn.
Well, we dodged half of them. So we get the crap beat out of us. Skills. Marking shot? Or do we go for this? Nope, that's not a weakness. We're gonna get immolation on this guy a few times.
Feel the burn. I'll do it.
I was too early on that one, and she's almost dead now. Okay. We might actually have to redo getting here, but I think we can actually beat this thing, oddly enough.
Not looking good.
I am not good at this dodging stuff. I don't think we're supposed to be fighting this guy right now. So if we die, we just go back to the flag, I guess?
Feel the burn.
Too early on that one. Jesus. Nope, she down. Shit. Do I think I actually stand a chance finishing him with him? Probably not. Do I try to parry him to get a win out of this? I think I might try it, because we're going to probably lose anyway. I might as well learn how to parry it.
For those who come after.
Skills. Lumiere. Nope. If we would have gotten that parry, I think we might have actually succeeded on that. Oh no, expedition failed. I expected to die a few times. Because I've got to learn timings on these things. Oh, it saves after each fight?
Interesting.
Yeah, I think we can take that guy. He's probably an optional fight as well. So that means he's probably got loot. So get back here. Come at me, mime guy. As far as what we want to be doing, I think we want to try and get good parries on him. I'll give him maybe 2 tries, and then we'll go the way we're supposed to go, and we'll come back for this after I've gotten a few levels. Ooh. I think we do go with Lumiere Assault first. I did horrible on those.
Let the ink flow.
And we'll start with an Ice Lance just to get him slowed.
Let the ink flow.
Yeah, attack.
I'll do it.
We got 2 of the parries there. No perfects, but good. Okay, so he's still doing his wall thing. You have Immolation or Thunderfall. I'm gonna try Immolation. We want to get burn on him.
Feel the burn.
Not a good one on my part. Parried 3 of them. We need to parry 4 to really do what we want to do, but I think we do overcharge. Yes.
For those who come after.
Okay, so that did break him, so we don't have to worry about that nearly as much. We want to get this on him with as many perfects as possible. Items, no. I think we just go a marking shot and try to get another burn on him again.
A storm is coming.
Lune, watch out!
Yeah, failed horribly, and she died, but guess what? I think we win. She still gets XP even though she's down as well. And we got Baguette, which I think is an appearance thing. And heal up. Oh, and we do actually have an aesthetic change whenever we are injured. That's nice. Okay, so we got the mime on our second try. He wasn't too hard once we started getting his status effect. Not his status effects, his break going. Because that might be the strategy we need to use on bosses in general. I am so afraid I'm going to get a copyright claim on this music because it has lyrics. That always makes me nervous. Okay, so we have a flag there. We also have a path there, I think. At least it looked like it might have been one. It might not be. No, it's not. It's just, here's a bone kind of thing. Nothing special. Let's fight Shieldy Guy. I'm really nervous about those. Those two, like, perfectly round little orbs up there do not give me a sense of confidence. They make me think we're going to have flying enemies right away. Okay, first things first, right in the face. Marking shot.
Take them down.
Chroma is flowing.
And Ice Lance. Easy. There is the purple item I think we were seeing in the background.
Nice.
How are we looking on battles until we get that? Nothing there. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is definitely giving me more Souls-like vibes than I thought it was going to be whenever I first requested a key way back when. I actually asked for a key over a year ago for this, but I got some in the very last wave, so I'm content. I'm enjoying my time with it. Oh, hi, guys. Flying enemies. Great. Knew there were going to be flying bastards. Oh, no, they're not actually flying. The timing on that's going to be a pain in the ass. They evade most damage from attacks or skills. Shooting is more effective against these enemies. Try to shoot the Volster. Yeah, they're just gonna dodge everything, so I need to be very careful. There's one down.
Take cover.
We finally got a counter in. I shouldn't have gotten cocky, but I did. Okay, so at least they're not as tanky as the normal enemies. So I can kind of get away with shooting them with that. So we got 216 souls from that. I'm going to call it souls. We have a meaner looking version of the spear guys there. Do we dare challenge it? Especially considering we don't have any chroma elixirs. I mean, sure, why not?
This one looks dangerous.
And I didn't get the button off in time. Fuck. Well, there is no running. Yeah. The timing on their attacks is very weird feeling. I know it's supposed to be Souls-like. I am aware of this. It just feels extremely awkward to engage with because, like, oh, he attacks. What part of this is going to be his attack is the question.
This one looks dangerous.
Okay. First things first. Shoot it in the face. Lumer Assault next. Skills go with an Ice Lance. Yeah.
Get ready.
But yeah, it seems very much skill based is whether you can beat some of the sketchier enemies. Oh, we don't have two, so I need to go for... I think we just go for an attack. Yeah, too early. So he has a double attack with that. And it's delayed quite a bit. At least I don't have to walk of shame across the entire map to get these. So as long as I don't get hit, he shouldn't actually be that hard. And I have a feeling at the end game, we're going to be just running into an issue of, guess what?
This one looks dangerous.
We're going to have to do that with the actual, like, normal bosses. And hopefully it's not too many stages, otherwise, yikes. Okay, skills or items. We want to go ahead and hit you in the noodle there. Let's go ahead and go for a marking shot instead.
Take them down.
Ice, shatter! I'm ready.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, as soon as she dies, we just pretty much don't stand a chance on this, but... I think we could potentially, but it's just a matter of I have to get that timing just right, and without any kind of real reliable visual indicator other than just seeing its movement, I'm gonna have trouble with that. Because I think it might be basing it on audio cues. If I had to take a wild guess. We'll give it a few tries. Then we'll just come back later and kill it whenever we're stronger. Marking shot, yes.
Take him down.
Skills, immolation.
Take cover.
And yeah, I just go too soon on that because it looks like it's already in my hitbox. And then I did it too late because again, it's hovering in my hitbox. So I don't know. Mildly irksome. And yes, it says it's a tough enemy, but we already get it down to half life.
This one looks dangerous.
Listen here, you big green fucker. Kermit the Frog my ass. Okay, first things first, as usual, hit that. Marking shot into immolation.
Ready to evade.
We don't have that yet. Overcharge.
For those who come after.
Didn't break him. Skills. We don't have any, so it's just attack. We got him! It only took how many tries? We all got a level up from it, too. Chroma Catalyst Color of Lumina. We got an Augmented Attack level 2, which increases base attack damage by 50%. We got a Laceram weapon.
Interesting.
Okay, so I will go... Oh, and it... Oh, no, that was his weapon upgrading, just automatically. Okay. Lune. You go ahead and get the next one. Which is going to be Augmented Attack. Okay, that's good. We're getting stuff. We're making progress. Oh, that's an invisible wall. So have we just basically taken on 2 optional early mini bosses in this? And are just fine? Oh, now you say encoding overloaded? Fight me. We don't have chroma elixir, so we're just gonna go.
These blue trees.
Something's disrupting the chroma around here. Be careful.
Yeah, it's probably going to be something that wants to murder us, if I had to take a wild guess. So there might have been a little stuttering in the recording at that point, but I'm fine with this. I'm enjoying this. This is really good. I might play through on a harder difficulty off camera, just for myself. But it is... I'm still not 100% sold on the choice of the combat system. I do think that the dodges could use a visual indicator option. Not mandatory. Make it something that's just part of easy mode or something. If you want, but I think it would be a good accessibility option. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. I don't know if we're going to survive this. Let's go for an attack on you.
Not looking good.
Skills. She doesn't have access to it yet. So I'm going to go with Ice Lance on you. Hey, Strat, how's it going? Doing all right?
Take cover!
Didn't quite get that dodge in. But I don't think I need to. I'm doing pretty good. I am having a good time with this. Learn critical burn. Please tell me there's not another fight around here.
We can use that.
I don't know what we're going to be using the chroma for. Still have yet to encounter it. We just happen to have 6,800 of it. At least I don't have to go regather my souls for the 90 million times I'm going to die. That happens a lot. Especially in Souls-likes. I'm not sure where I would actually quantify this one whenever it comes to Souls-like versus turn-based RPG.
Probably Expedition 69. The Climbers Expedition.
Let us thank them for that.
Big picture mode and all? Ooh. Oh, crap. People be stoned. That reminds me of a certain guy with a spear.
Why isn't it attacking us?
Well, it certainly attacked them. An expedition journal. 81. Learn from the ones who came before.
And lay the trail for the ones who come after.
Expedition 81, René. Huge discovery. This is the first Nevron with whom we've been able to communicate. It seems stuck in this cave. Gregoire is, as usual, deeply suspicious, but this could change our entire understanding of Nevrons and the Patrons.
They communicated with a Nevron.
The dead here don't disappear like in Lumiere. Their chroma stays inside their bodies.
On the beach, some did disappear.
He wasn't a Nevron.
Something about the way Nevrons kill seems to affect our chroma.
Perhaps your friend here can enlighten us. It really does speak.
What do you mean, light?
Did you kill these people?
Painted? By the paintress? If we bring it light, perhaps we can learn more.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
It wants light. We bring it light. And we have a flag here. I want to play more, but I am also mildly torn. I have been streaming for 6 hours. Let's go ahead and upgrade our attributes real quick. Let's get ourselves... I'm going to get him a bit more vitality. Actually, no, vitality really doesn't seem to be mattering. I think we just want damage. And speed. I'm going to need to probably recode a few times. That's just going to be a given. The game dev budget ran out before they found her some shoes. Yeah. I made a joke about that earlier, how she's... Yeah, it's just... She's got them kicks. All stains that deal high elemental damage to the target can break if 4 stains are consumed. I think we might go ahead and pick up the healing. But I really kind of want Wildfire. I don't know what these on the right are. Yeah, we're just going Cleric Mage on her. Yeah, she's easily my favorite of the two so far. I don't know when we're going to get more characters, though. Okay, so that's Expedition 81. What does she want you to do? She marked a path that we must walk, but here I sit in darkness. Without light, I cannot follow her. What kind of light? A pure light. I must bring forth a flame that lights the path forward. Okay, shine. I need to shine. I mean, I can cast freaking fire on him if you want. They are doing something with this. Stop staring at me. I am very intrigued by this world in a way that I really haven't been intrigued by. It's going to be weird because I haven't really felt intrigued by a game world like this since probably like Dark Souls 2. Which is not what I was expecting with this. I was kind of expecting it to ensnare me like more like a Persona game or a standard RPG. But this world very much has Dark Souls feeling.
Survivors.
Hurry!
This will be useful.
Okay, so you need to go ahead and equip that one. We're learning them. It's fine. And there is an enemy right there. So we need to be going towards the flares. I'm going to keep going for just a minute. Because I want to see what happens when we find more people.
Interesting.
Plus 3 AP on killing an enemy. That's going to need to go to her, probably. So that is dead energy. I mean, it's kind of nice that we have pretty much filled up on our Pictos before even reaching our actual party, I guess. Nope. There you go. Yeah, as long as the actual characters we're playing with are unique, I am fine with them kind of using more generic assets on stuff. Speaking of budget stuff, because when you're in the initial town, you can tell that they reused a lot of the models. Okay, you guys, I think your weakness is the green. So they are burn resistant. Are you guys lightning resistant? Are you guys ice resistant? They are neither. And what is a... Oh, I think that's going to be a weapon for somebody we don't have yet. No, it's hers. That is hers. Okay, weapon-wise, a light arm is... Ooh, fire skills cost 1 less, 20% increased fire damage, and start battle with 1 ice stain. So it's just better. Can we still hold 4 stains? And yes, I am a explore every nook and cranny kind of Souls-like player. And yes, I saw the guy down there. I'm just... I kind of am torn as to whether to rush towards where the flare was. Okay, you... 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 Almost got him. As far as our attack, we want to go after little guy. Low earth damage to all enemies. 1 hit consumes earth to increase damage. Sorry, consumes brown.
Earth, rise.
Got him. And Gustav, you got another level up. I for some reason think he is just tutorial guy.
Well, that will help.
And we're going to end up having just her or something like that at some point. Wonder if this game will bring people back to Thaumaturge? Possibly. I was wanting to go over here. Okay, so yeah, that's just... We're going to fight through each of these simply because it's good XP. But I probably shouldn't. Just for the sake of conserving resources. Conserving resources, sorry. Yeah, I actually haven't played the Thaumaturge. I just know of it. And skill-wise, we go for Thunderfall. Why? Because I can, and I want to see how many strikes it'll do against this guy.
Lightning, strike!
Going by the looks, the main character is the Thaumaturge, and the Thaumaturge could be the brother of the dude in this game. So could Robert Patterson, or whatever his name is. If I remember correctly, he's modeled after the voice actor. But I could be misremembering.
Well, that will help.
But yeah, I can see that. I kind of remember the artwork from that, oddly enough. So Crystal, Crotch, face, and face. Oh, we missed. Well, damn, son. We do actually have Earth Rising. We can try for that. I don't know if it's actually going to work, though. But yeah, if I have a choice to play a badass mage, I'm going to take it. We're not going to learn how to parry, by the way, by decimating enemies.
We could light something with this.
Ah. We could light something with that. Wonder what we could light. There's going to be an enemy in here.
Well, that will help.
There's not, though. Could have sworn there was going to be an enemy in there that dropped down on top of us or something. Okay, since we've cleared this out, let's go see if this resin allows us to light that thing for the guy. He's probably going to attack us as soon as we light him, but each their own. Give you bleed and poison skills, and you'll play as a meerkat if you have to. Upgrade attributes before we go and deal with him. And you, more damage. We're up to 98. Oh, and we have skills we can learn. He should have 2 skill points now. Yeah, he does. So we can learn recovery. Deals medium damage to single target, 3 hits. Uses weapons element. Heals 20% if the target is burning. Yes, please. God, Strike Storm is 10. Now the question starts becoming, do we go down towards lightning or do I save up for wildfire? I think I save up for wildfire to have some more AoEs. Here's some resin. Oh. Gone are the days when I wandered in darkness. Soon I shall shine. Do we get anything from it? Light it, help me shine, make me complete. Very precise shot, perhaps? Long have I awaited this light. I must join the others. Lead me, mistress. For the future, shrouded in darkness. You have to tell me more about where you're going. Will please, mistress. Capture light. My light, I only caught a glimpse. The resin must have burnt out. How unfortunate. Though I am sure now I can reach her. I felt my mistress guiding me. I could almost hear her. I must have more light to understand what she asks of me. Shine, I need to shine once more.
What did it mean by light? Let's keep an eye out for other Nevrons like this one. We might learn something.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything if we just shoot it like that. We can fight it? Oh man, game, do not give me this option. We're gonna try. Hello, Jar. How many attacks do you do there, bud? Okay, weaknesses. He doesn't look like he has a weak point.
Take them down.
Chroma is
Weak
flown.
versus lightning. Thunderfall.
Take cover.
Too early.
Get ready.
Sorry, I'm concentrating. Skills. Go ahead and just attack. Yeah, he's resistant to attacks, which kind of sucks for me, but I think we can deal with it. He's resistant to fire. So I think we just build up.
I'll do it.
Yeah, dodging takes like the entirety of my concentration. Ow. I can only take one more of those. Okay. Skills. Think we go overcharge and try to break him.
This was weak.
Nope.
Let's push forward.
Thunderfall.
Dodge Kasav.
Ooh, lordy. 10 life. Okay, skills. We go for a marking shot, I think.
No margin for error.
An immolation, maybe? He's worth a decent amount of stuff. I feel slightly bad for killing him, but we're going to go with it. And just learn lore from each of them as we go through. Ooh, Lord. We do actually touch that. But we're not going to rest. Instead, we're just going to use our chroma and go. That way we don't have to fight the things out here again. I'm going to regret that later, aren't I? The violence route? Okay, so down there is more progress. I don't think I want to just leap off. I think I want to follow path, just so we can make sure we get all the loots. And that was the spot I thought we'd get attacked in. There's another flag. So we will rest there just to get our source back. This feels boss arena.
Leo!
Bye, Leo. I think this is our first real boss.
Fuck. It's big. Fall back!
Putain de merde.
I love the enemy design. There's something about it. Oh, what? Some enemies have shields that protect them. Each shield completely blocks one hit. Oh, there's your soul. Skills. Go for an attack. Let's stack an ice lance on you first.
Ice shatter.
Feels threatened. What is it going to do? Oh, it's summoning friends. He is one of those. Okay.
Take them down.
I'll do it.
Too early. Jesus. Okay, so we have to wait until it's close to us. As far as yours, do I keep in on him? Or do I go after these to kind of clear the... I think those we actually keep around. Just because I don't think we need to go after them. I think we can dodge their stuff pretty easily.
Get ready.
Too early again.
Careful. He's building up chroma. Ready to evade.
Think for you, we Lumiere Assault. That's not going to break his armor entirely, which kind of sucks. Got rid of 3. Don't have enough to do another one, so we are going to just go and aim shot at you first. And attack? Again, a little bit too early. Oh no. What are you charging up for there, bud? Oh, you've got your thing back. What are you doing?
Gustav!
The Patriots must fall!
Oh, we don't even actually have to kill the little side guys. Good. Good. Need to move my mouse over here real quick. Check on one thing. Okay, yeah, they're still in the very beginning. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and continue. We beat a boss on our first try. I'm getting better at this.
Celebrate later. There'll be others. We should be safe up in the tree.
Yeah.
So many dead people. I think this is going to be our camp.
Putain, nobody.
Wait, there's a message on the wall. Took mile to the weird corals. Head north, look for a door inside a hut.
Maya.
This doesn't make sense. Who would have written this? It sounds like an expeditioner, but everyone knows to sign their messages.
Yeah, but they might have been in a hurry.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like anyone on the team. What if it's a trap? The man on the beach?
It's a lead. Our only lead. Whoever this is knows Mael. We have to go.
No. Not yet. Protocol is to regroup at the rally point and wait 3 days. This message feels off. If it was an expeditioner, they would have stayed here. Everyone knows the protocol.
Right, but they may have been in danger. Maybe this location has been compromised. Things change in the field.
There's a reason.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
There's a reason it's protocol. We designed it to yield the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
Was our entire team dying part of that optimal result? Look, I'm going after Maya. Protocol also states, never move solo. I'll let you choose which protocol to break.
I like how they do inject bits of French here and there. Oh, and we got another one of those. I just got an achievement for that. You want to know how I know? I have the overlay turned on. Oh, Lord. I shouldn't make jokes about that. It's a rough thing to have happen on your opening thing. So, Billington also remove all status effects from the target. Okay. I mean, we'll learn it. We've already learned all of them. So we can actually equip a decent number of Luminas without these equipped, but why would we unequip them whenever we already have 6? Okay, so this is the message. We have ladder there. Ladder the direction it wants us to go. Ladder here. This very much feels like it's going to be camp. But is this flag down there or is it further ahead is the question. I think it's down here. Because we want the flag. Because I want to save. There we go. And that should have saved it? Question mark? But I think it did. So since I have been going for 6 hours, I'm going to send you to another Clair Obscur streamer. Some of you may recognize this name. Some of you may not. I am really enjoying my time with this game. I will be playing it more tomorrow. So, see you guys next time. Bye.